leader of the Martian army.
The Martian army?
Come on, dog. You know you love that. You got wet when you
have the forehead for that shit.
You got wet when you heard me say that.
That was a dub HK guy anyway.
Martian army, dog.
For Martian Martin.
Martian Martin.
Bro. You know you got wet when you heard
Double
me say
M's. All right, 7, 1, 2, 5. Are we doing this right?
Hell no.
Fuck no. Apparently, fucking he has a #1 fan next to him.
Fanboy right here, fucking.
Everyone welcome Junior and
Martin G came
back.
true. He has a fan.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Martin. It's really him.
It's your OnlyFans only
How do you
subscriber.
feel right now, Junior?
You know Stan, an Eminem? Oh my god. 100 times more. This is like my idol right here.
So yo, if I end up being raped and dead,
You might like
this is
it,
the
boo.
fucking first guy the police need to go to.
To give you guys a background, so we set up what is it called, Patreon, and this is the fan that donated the most
Martian
money to me,
Army,
Martin.
#1 leader right here. Whoever wants to
He's
follow
got his
me,
OnlyFans. He's got all his
whoever wants to
merch.
follow me.
He has 22 followers on his fucking fan page for Martin. And it's all him.
$19.99.
Tell us about your fan
It's the
page.
smile on the fucking hair. Oh my god.
Oh, look at him. He's blushing. Why are you blushing with a guy?
Oh my god, your wife is gonna get mad at you though. You're in trouble. Melissa, he loves you.
If I wasn't so dark, I would blush. But
Allah is blushing.
Eric's blushing for me.
This shit's getting weird.
Allah is blushing.
This is getting real weird.
That's where his trip took him. What do you do? Well, never mind. I don't want to put your shit.
Don't get. Fuck, I don't care. I'm open. I'm an open book. Whatever you guys want to know.
Well, drug wise, I don't know if you're open book.
I'm open book about everything.
So what
I'm
was
not
it?
proud of the shit
DMT. What did you do? The trip that took you to different chapters and
Fuck,
shit.
acid. That first time I did it, and I won't do it for another while. But damn, a fucked up experience that was so beautiful though.
What'd you eat before?
Fuck, I probably didn't eat for days. I'll tell you the truth.
Before it though.
I probably didn't eat. Dog.
Oh shit.
Like, yeah, but fuck. Oh my god. I'm such a Karen right now. Oh my god. Fuck. I thought I was gonna die.
Wait, when you met Martin or when you did the...
I know, dude. What's going on right now?
It's both.
Martin fucking... I'm on cloud 9 with Martin.
Can't even say your name right.
Look at him. He's loving it. Dog. Look. All right, relax. Just
You guys playing footsies over there?
I know.
Yo, Slim, I want to hear what's going on with you, dude.
Are your wife really here?
Yeah, I know your fans been missing me. Don't worry about it no more. I'm back. I can actually still healthy. You know, survived the COVID.
Oh, give a shout out to my baby mama.
Bang bang, Niner Gang, still
Our
the same
little
thing.
oldies.
You already know what it is.
Yeah, last time he was here, you spit a verse.
I had a bunch of fans requesting me, so you know I had to fucking follow through and give them what they want. You know, so I'm back.
Damn, dude.
I'm back right here, back in action.
I don't know what you charge us. $10K though. That's fucked
Hey
up.
man, I was about to donate so much, but you know some shit happened, so
Tell us.
I
tell
can't
us.
do it. I can't do it.
Amanda Nunez fucking let you down,
I
dude.
had a gang of money on Amanda Nunes on a submission.
Fifth round.
She almost came through with it, but she was winning by points, so she fucking kind of just got lazy on me and stopped fucking fighting. But you know how it goes. It's a fucking sport, so it's all good.
It would have
I
been
only
what,
lost like
4K?
$50. Total $100. Could have won like 4,500, but it's all good, you know. We out here still living a humble life, making a fucking honest living. But we're good. We're good, yeah. So now I'm back over here, fucking on the podcast.
Studio's a little different now.
Strictly because of the fans. I don't like none of these guys. I was like, fuck, I got a bunch of fan mail in the mail, emails, fucking.
That's what fan mail is.
It was mail and emails, bro. Fucking text messages. I don't know how the fuck they got my fucking phone number. 951-833-8. But yeah.
That was pretty close, I think.
I know. I had to correct my phone number at the real quick.
Fuck.
But yeah, we back over here trying to support the homies. Hey, everybody subscribe. Get us some more fans. Hey, subscribe, comment. Whatever the fuck it is. Hey, join the Martian Army, man. Hey, you guys, if you guys don't know what Martin looks like, goddamn, you bitches is missing out, man.
Bitches ain't missing out on nothing, baby.
ET on steroids.
ET on steroids.
ET on steroids.
on steroids.
That's a shirt. That is the cheapest steroid you can buy because he's not getting yoked.
For real.
ET on placebos.
He's getting nicknames after nicknames up in this bitch.
I love it.
What's up, Eric? You wearing your favorite tank top over there?
Favorite tank top in the whole world. It's got so many holes in it.
Just a holy
Holy,
tank.
bro, you been going to church or?
What?
You been going to church or you just came by a fucking drive-by or what?
Have you been going to church, Eric?
No, I have not. I have not been.
All by
going
my
to-
loan.
Are you back out here for good?
Not yet. I'm in the process of moving out. I got some of my crap out here.
It looks like Tony's kind of a fan of you too. Look, he has you on his shirt.
Oh, I know.
Oh shit.
Look at you. Look at
Oh, me? Oh, shit.
No.
What the fuck? It's not about
It's not about you.
You look at me.
No, I see what the camera was catching it. Fool, relax. The number one fan is right there next to you,
one
bro.
fan, and all of a sudden he's fucking Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah, for real. Change, fool. You changed in the last fucking couple minutes.
Stay humble, man. Come on, you lost some points.
Junior, handle him real quick.
Yeah, he lost some points, man. Don't worry. I'm gonna fucking negative reviews on your ass right now.
Do you guys check Yelp before you go to places like that? Like to
Sometimes.
eat or
Not
to-
really.
No.
It's really rare.
I know that shit matters, dude. If you put a negative, I know Yelp's legit as fuck because I have some fucking formers that, like, if something goes wrong with their, like, for example, this fool fucking rented out a fucking a trailer and he went to go return that shit and then they were kind of like being dicks about the return policy and they kind of fucked him over. They fucking lied to that fool. Dude, he got on the phone and started calling a bunch of homies and told them all to fucking put negative reviews. Like,
shit.
and it fucked up their business like hard to the point that the business had to call a homeboy, the original person that rented out whatever the fuck he got, like to call him back, try to take that shit back, dude, because they got shook. They were like, oh, hey, call your boys off and tell them to stop putting all these fucking reviews and all that shit. I was like, damn, dude,
Yeah.
Yelp matters.
Dude, that
For,
could
like, for
destroy
small
businesses, yeah.
Yeah, Yelp fucking matters.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about that shit. I was like, damn.
And it's
You're a
messed up
dick.
when like other businesses
You're a
hire
dick.
people to just do negative reviews to
Yeah,
take them
dude,
down.
that shit's no joke. Dude.
Yelp, I mean, the
fucking
biggest,
really matters. 'cause
not the
that's what they
biggest
look
one.
at.
But one thing you'll notice for sure is Amazon. Competitors always doing negative reviews.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
oh, this shit fell apart, and you can tell when it's fake. It's like, oh, come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Just another company selling the same
you see
shit.
a bunch of dumb bullshit going off. Like, oh, obviously that's fucking. If it's just one comment saying like, oh yeah, that shit.
Yeah, it's like I lost my wife.
That shit
Fucking-
gave my
This
girl
is the worst
COVID.
vacuum I ever fucking
Yeah,
bought.
it's always some stupid bullshit.
She seen the vacuum and she left me. She took the kids.
Hey, numbers
One star.
matter.
She married my brother.
Yeah, dude, if you get a bunch of people to rally like against you, that shit fucking matters. Numbers matter.
For you against somebody else.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably with you, yeah.
That's what I said.
You don't want to get a whole bunch of people to rally against yourself.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Unless you're into that, I guess.
Thanks.
That's called a gangbang.
But the fake Yelp reviews
Bang,
are
bang.
real. Like the guy from Chicago, remember with the I forgot what it was, a furniture store or some shit. He's
Oh
like,
yeah.
She just came up to us. Oh yeah, give me $5 if you guys give us a review. Fuck it, give me the $5.
Oh no, it was an appliance repair.
Oh yeah, it
cheap.
was appliance
You're a
repair.
cheap slut. That's it. Shit. What
So how much will you charge?
for a review? Damn, $5.
I just said $5.
Nah, bro,
He
I'm
called
too
me cheap.
pricey. Too pricey, dog. It depends on what I'm selling. Can't tell you. Can't tell you. All I know is if I would have won that fucking Nunes fight, bro, this podcast would have been booming. Booming. Gang of fucking Joe Rogan fans. Fucking Fight on the Kid fans. Damn. Hey, let them know. Whoever's listening, Joe Rogan, what's up? You know what the fuck is the dog?
This shit is not gonna fucking hit him.
Get us a Spotify deal. Hurry up, Joe.
Spotify deal right now, ASAP.
Yeah, we'll take a fucking less than a quarter. What you got?
Hey, give us some food.
Less than a quarter. Less than a quarter.
For real.
and some benefits.
Any kind of deal, we'll take it.
That's all I'm trying to say, man.
I'll promote some fucking Pampers. I don't care, whatever it
Bullshit
is.
on that, Marcos.
What?
I call bullshit on that.
What?
I offered my fucking OnlyFans fucking sponsorship and you turned it down.
I didn't turn it down. That guy turned it down.
Spread
Do
the
you really
word, I
have
spread
an
them
OnlyFans?
cheeks
Does
and
he
you
really
said no.
does?
Yeah, if he's trying to team up with you.
No, but you really have a OnlyFans page?
Oh man, come on.
Dude.
Tell him. Look.
Look at him.
This guy is fucking weird.
How do you set that up?
Motherfucker, I got some fucking...
Martin needs to know.
No, but just, what do you?
Nice ass toe.
What do you?
born for
He's
this
got the
shit.
white nails,
Dude,
the
they
white
call him
toenails.
Dickens McGee, dude.
He puts his knee up there. He's like this. Show your knee.
Show your knee my camera. Clapping the heel that clap the knees.
He claps his knees.
E.T. Martin.
You guys don't know nothing
Still
about
laughing
that,
about
homie.
that.
You haven't seen my moves, huh?
I don't want to know.
Bro, Dickens McGee and fucking E.T. Martin.
The world is my stripper pole, homie. I can make anything a stripper pole. I'll be fucking clapping this motherfucking heels all day, every day, homie. I was born for this shit. The advertisement, come on, Marcos. Who comes up with that shit? Spread the word, I spread the cheeks.
Oh my
Come on. Come
I
on.
guess he would.
Put that on thongs, put that on fucking face masks, put that on t-shirts. SWAT riot gear now. Fuck it. We're gonna own the fucking home market, homie. I got all the ideas.
You're gonna supply both sides of the war, the protest.
I don't discriminate. Fucking black and white, homie. And Mexican.
You're gonna bring the world together one cheek at a time, huh?
And just picture him. Martian army on the back right there.
Fool, get with that shit, fool.
Come on, jump on it.
Fool,
I'm busy.
foodie,
Hey, just fucking, you got the
foodie in the booty, combined with fucking Dickens McGee.
I'll
over
sell
here.
my chonies and that's it.
Oh, we're 5 minutes in. You're already fucking pulling out the bottle.
Oh, man, you're
He doesn't learn. He does not learn from last time.
Yeah, last time he regretted it. He regretted the podcast. He was like, "Dude, we should have
Forget
fucking."
we're younger than his ass, dog.
What?
I'm-
He's the youngest one here, dude.
I know, that's why I said he forgets that he's younger than us.
No, you said we're younger than
Yeah,
him.
we're younger than him. You said.
It's recorded. We can.
Well, yeah, that. This
Nah, I
was
ain't
like
drinking that
fucking
shit.
This is
5
all
years
bad.
younger than us, dog.
Nope.
That's just bomb.
It's bomb, but it's a sneak attack for sure.
Just take a
Yeah,
swig.
it is.
Everyone did. Little one.
Boy, come on, dog.
Team player.
Corona.
Talk about fuck Corona.
That's why everybody's here. They're trying
If I bring herpes back to the house, I'm in trouble.
Hey, fuck, you don't want to catch anything I have, dog.
3-strike rule, dude.
Junior has to take a swig.
Well, don't spit on the fucking equipment.
Yeah, no.
I knew I was gonna laugh before.
I have no standards, homie, so I got all that shit.
God damn.
I'm a hoe.
Find me with the herbs.
Hey, fun. You want to hear a fun fact, though, Martian?
No. Now you're starting to call me Martian and shit.
That's gonna stick with you. What's up, Martian?
I did. Fuck, man.
He spilled it all over.
Bro, he
himself.
can't go home. He has to stay in his car. Don't fucking make him drink that shit.
That's not funny. You're an asshole, dog. You know I live in my car sometimes. Earlier you made fun of my fucking crooked teeth.
You know, all that pizza you buy, you could have got a room tonight. Motel 6.
Hey, you know me and this fool, we're all into fucking at one. We had our nicknames. This fucking was Salsita right here.
Want to be the Mexican hot sauce?
Yeah, I would gigolo.
Bro, you know what's up. You know what's up.
Yeah, you're smart, Martin.
Yeah, Martin, you're smart as fuck, dude.
First time you ever heard that shit. Come on. You know he can't read.
God damn.
You got you the Mayweather of the podcast, dude.
Oh my god, I know everything. I'm on this bitch all day. #1 fan. Hear it every day, every week. Never miss a day, dog.
Do you listen to both of them? Are we doing this right? Is that my beer? Or do you stick to one?
I tried to. I stopped a little when I stopped working, but yeah, I'm on you guys. I support the homies, dog. And honestly, I do follow this motherfucker. This guy's the one that got me hooked on your guys' podcast.
Oh, damn. Why?
Oh shit.
For real? Why? Why did he?
I got a man crush on.
Fuck, bro.
I would so do him.
Oh fuck! She got weird. You got that world? He's gang.
It's 2020, dog. Anything could happen now. You guys see what's going on right now? Sky's the limit right now. We got fucking everything going on right now.
What?
No, I remember you saying you were into Martin because not because he's gay.
Because he likes eating booty on all fours and looking back at me.
No, it's because you like. I remember you told me
stuck
because
on that shit.
it was like our.
Let me ask you. You say that to everybody. Come on.
Wait, hold on. It was like our first podcast, and then you were saying that's because he talked about his kids.
Yeah, dog. Honestly, no bullshit, dog. I respect that. Like I heard him talk about a poem he made, Hug. About
He stopped doing them for some reason.
I know, dog, and I love that shit, dog. That's what got me hooked. I hit up the homies, and I didn't know you the first time I came, and I hit them up as soon as I heard that fucking poem, dog. That shit was hard, and I related to you so much, dog. Like I respect you as a father. Like
Beat your kids.
No.
Hit him in the chest. Hit him in the chest.
Keeping 100, dog. That's what I love about you, dog. You gotta fucking smack them little motherfuckers inside the head.
Yeah, keep it 100 that you beat your kids. Keep it 100 that he doesn't.
Oh yeah, so I don't see my kids as all right.
No, fool, that you don't beat your kids, you dumbass.
Well, they have to be around for you to beat 'em.
Anyway, scratch what I said. Nah, but
I'm
honestly,
trying to help
dog,
you out.
no bullshit, dog. That poem he did, like, and how you don't know how to be a father, and honestly, you'll never know. And that's the beauty of being a parent, dog.
I remember that one. That
That's-
one was fucking deep, dude.
That's
That's when little Tony was on, I think, on the
Yeah.
podcast.
the fact of
He
not knowing.
little Tony got all weird. He's like, dude, you alright?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, dog. Honestly, that's hard. You should keep doing those fucking poems. Those cazadores nights, dog.
No, he just plays Warzone now.
No, Warzone took over. I don't have time to sit in the dark.
You should though. They were fucking. They were pretty hard.
That shit was hard, dog. Honestly, and I told them, I think if you had your own pod about parenting, being
Yeah.
a father, you would fucking hit, dog.
Be over in like 5 minutes.
Hell no. Hell no. Just a little.
It's just you looking in the camera
fucking,
say, beat your kids.
But why? But why did that kind of like touch you? Like it was just like
because, dog, the fact that.
because
I want to do that shit for my kids, dog. The fact that
You wanna beat your kids?
He shaves. He tells them to go look at him shave so they could fucking see that. I didn't have that as a father, like he didn't have. I wanted that. My dad knows a bunch of shit, dog. He knows construction. He knows how to fix shit. He's a very intelligent man that he never taught me. I never talked about fucking women with him, and he knows it, dog. That's a fucking perfect parent, dog, and that's fucking beautiful.
I think most
think
of
a
us
lot
here
of
went
us
through
did
that.
it. Yeah,
We all
they
went
did.
through
Not
that.
all of us, dog. There's some. That,
Well, I'm saying here in the group. I mean, I don't know about Slim because I know that he has a good relationship.
I know.
I mean, it's not like that I don't, but I don't think we ever got like that type of.
Like
I know
how
which
to change-
I'm a
relationship.
father, dog, so you know, and it's hard because I don't have my kids, so it
Yeah.
hits me even in a deep.
No, but we're saying like that's dope. I think we all aspire to be those type of
like
dads.
changing a tire.
Except for
my dad
Eric.
never-
Except for Eric, he got his balls chopped off,
That's
so
the thing, dog.
he got castrated.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
snip, snip.
Everybody aspires to
No
be
kids for me.
that person, but they don't. Not everybody does what he does. Right?
Yeah.
The
no,
way
that's cool.
he.
But also
fucking takes
like our parents' era, they were like it's all
No
machismo
feelings,
too.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so now this is all new.
Yeah.
Like you guys are like different. I'm not saying that our parents were bad or anything.
No,
I'm just
no,
saying
no,
it's
no,
just it's a different era.
We have to
too.
find a certain spot where
But
you
they
don't
feel
get
the same way. 100% they feel the same way. It's just just different.
I don't think they were
I
able
don't know
to.
about
Yeah.
him, but me deep down inside, that's what I wanted. What he wants for his kids, dog. And he's doing, dog.
But I feel like this right now, the parents that like our generation, we need to speak to them,
yes,
but still be able to like whip that ass.
yeah.
You know
You
what
can't
I
be
mean?
their
like
friend.
it has. You still be the homie, but when it gets out of control, you're like, bro, like to the chest real quick. It's not gonna hurt.
and that's why
You know
I
what I mean?
created the
Like if I hit
army, dog. Look
if I
at-
if I hit you now, like when you get in a fight, that's why I tell my son I don't
I don't know
really
about
hit him like that, but like I'll fucking throw an elbow in him real quick and like, hey, when you go to school, this is not gonna hurt.
I'll hit him with a sack of orange just so it doesn't make a bruise. But
like,
Martian, these panties are so dark right now.
Yeah, like
Turn on, Melissa, you're in trouble.
When he's walking down the wall, like when we're walking the hall, I'll just shove him to the wall. But
you just fucking you just bully your kids.
Tough love.
Trip him when he walks and shit. But you're good.
They don't get bullied at school.
I love you.
They get bullied by
I
you.
love you.
Martin, on the real, it's a lesson,
Just
right?
with mine. Just with mine.
Oh, yours is up.
Yeah. No, but go ahead. Keep talking.
Martin, on the real though, that's a lesson you're teaching him, right? You probably got bullied by a kid. I would have fucking defended you, Martin.
My cord.
Fool, look at him. Of course he got bullied, dude. What the fuck? Look how he wears his hat. Look how he wears his hat.
Fuck you, Martin. You know what I mean, right?
No, I got bullied. I had to leave. I had to leave for middle school to go to homeschool.
And that's why you're teaching your son a lesson, right? You're teaching him so he don't go through that shit, right?
Because you're like a little Filipino kid.
Because I look like fucking Harry Potter.
So that's why you bully me for my crooked teeth?
I didn't know your teeth were crooked when I texted that.
Yeah, motherfucker, but they fucking
That's the funny part because I knew that you didn't know either.
You just hit a nerve on accident.
You're a dick, fool. They should call him piranha teeth.
Don't let the piranha eat you. All the little kids fucking running away from me, asshole. I only wanted to fit in, motherfucker.
They used to call him street sharks, fool, because his teeth are so fucking sharp and shit.
Dog.
You're a dick, fool.
They knew when he bit into an apple, dude. This shit's
They
fun.
used to call him cheekless.
My whole life I just
so
wanted to
fucked up.
But I've learned that
They used to call him
if you
shredder.
just throw
He used to
something
shred all
out
kinds
there,
of food.
if you throw something out there like, oh, you have big forehead, you big nose, something superficial, even if they have straight teeth or anything, like say you have crooked teeth and your teeth are straight, you're still gonna be the person I say it to is still gonna be like, oh shit, are my teeth crooked? They probably went to the fucking
On the real,
just because everyone's like, oh
my
shit.
teeth used to be fucked up, dog.
Well, I didn't know.
I had teeth growing on teeth, dog.
You got braces like last year.
Yeah. That's why. Come on, Martin. Thanks to you, I changed, dog. I was like, I want his smile.
How'd you feel about Finding Nemo when that little girl was like, I'm a piranha.
I'm a piranha. You made me eat. Fuck you.
Bring back flashbacks or
You
what?
got me here. You're piranha. Damn, man. I can't watch those kid movies with my kids, dog.
You shed a tear like whenever that scene comes on.
No one knows what I'm going through.
Out of nowhere, you just scream, I'm not a piranha.
I'm a human being. Ryan loves me.
I'm a person with feelings.
What is your?
And I punched my son.
What's your?
What the fuck? Martin told me, so I do it.
What's your deepest
No,
insecurity?
you don't, fool.
Fuck.
Just choose one.
I'm letting him ask all the questions today.
He pulls out a list, just like.
No bullshit, dog. I have a lot, dog. And I could go down since I was in 5th grade when I first started having insecurity.
5th grade, what
Sorry,
happened?
what?
Having insecurities.
Oh, you just fucked up my shit.
I know.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
So what happened?
Oh.
No, you fucked it up.
Start
There
pulling
you
your
go.
shirt.
Right there.
Don't tell us what happened. Just tell us.
Right
Tell you
there,
what
yeah.
happened. I don't care. Jump that bitch.
Who jumped you?
We do not condone
What were we just talking about?
beating of girls, physical violence upon
I
women.
still remember her name. Let's jump her. No, for real.
What? You jumped a girl?
I want to. No.
God damn.
She fucked up my life more than this motherfucker.
What the fuck did I do? God damn.
I said choose one insecurity. Not. I don't know.
No.
Don't spill all the tea.
I got a lot, but the one's already full, bro.
Yeah, no. It's spilling over.
Like I have the confidence in myself. Like I'm telling you, it happened since I was in 5th grade. I'm from Corona, Crown Town, homie. You know, I'm straight up. Like Martin is. Nah, he already denied us, so he ain't one of us. One day, Martin. One day, you'll be that.
I'm just gonna
man.
say the 91 and the 55 raised me. That's it. Proceed.
That's pretty gay, dog. Hey, nothing against it, but that's pretty gay.
Sounds like a MySpace quote to me, but
Nah, but yeah, for sure. Like I'm very insecure and I don't have confidence in myself. That's my biggest insecurity. Like I'm scared to show the real me to anybody. And I'll tell you from the moment I know the exact moment why this happened. Like like, man, I'm humble. I knew I was a little fucking ugly, fat little kid. I've never used to get haircuts.
Amen.
He agreed with you. He's like, yeah.
You don't know how much that hurts, dog. I look up to you.
You're taller than me, but go ahead.
Nah, but yeah, I'm humble, and I knew like I'd never got a haircut. I always wore a fucking little Laker fucking shit that was like a fucking little Winnie the Pooh crop top on me. And I was in a new fucking...
Yeah, that's a sick ass Winnie the Pooh, because he had the fucking...
Yeah, like, and I always wore that season.
Shit.
And I always wore that motherfucker too. I'm a
imagery, baby.
Laker for life, dog. Nah, but yeah, like I came to a new city, dog. I'm from Corona. I moved over here when I was 9.
To where?
Riverside.
Wow. A hop, skip, and a jump away.
To you, nothing. Corona's fucking... I love Corona, dog.
Bro, I could literally roll down the street.
But it's the culture. It's the culture. You don't understand the culture, Corona. That's why it's so simple. You could hop there. I can't.
Lamppost, baby.
Yep.
Lamppost.
I grew up fucking going to Lamppost. I know the owners. Fucking Corona Burgers, I know the owners. Same fucking girl that's been there when I was a little kid. She's still there.
So does she make fun of you or?
Nah, she's actually pretty nice, and she's a little weirdo too. So we relate. But I used to put the little fucking.
That's the reason why it was fat. She got fucking free burgers for that.
Yeah, for real.
That's why I had that little Winnie the Pooh crop top, motherfucker. Ate too much burgers. Too much onion rings. Doubles.
Those little hidden burger spots though are fire.
Fuck yeah.
Burger Basket on fucking, was it Maine?
Yeah.
Fire as fuck, dude.
I gotta talk to Slim real quick.
Fuck my story then, Alex.
Well, you never got to it, so fuck.
Come here and start talking about burgers.
You start talking about burgers.
I'm over here talking about let's jump this girl that fucking made me insecure about myself.
Well, tell us.
Get to it.
Well, I was getting to it. Well, yeah.
Today, Junior.
So you guys know me and Rick,
He was
right?
good. He's that's how he got fat because of all the burgers. That's why he had the little crop
He
top.
was giving us the backstory.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, fool, you need to fucking build up. Come on, homie. No movie. Come on, homie. You guys obviously you guys don't know movies because I gotta fucking throw my phone every time. You guys fucking don't know a movie because I'm over here pissed the fuck off.
All right,
Well, tell us the movie of your life then.
So yeah, so you guys know I grew up with Rick, right?
Yes.
So I grew up. That's my only friend I knew when I moved over here.
Mm-hmm.
So some little girl, I still remember her fucking name, dog. So
What's her name?
I'm not gonna say it.
Kimberly Smith, you bitch.
I'm not gonna say it. Melissa. She lives in fucking.
I'm not worried about that.
That's why he likes you so much.
Let me find out it's her. Let me find out it's her, dog. Her name was really Melissa.
There's a lot of Mexican Melissas.
I don't know if it's her, dog. Fuck, I'm sorry. Jumper. Nah, just kidding. I would have.
Shit, show what both are.
She probably will. I see you scared. So yeah.
She
Anyway.
lives more than you do.
Anyway, so this is my only friend. The first day I'm there, Rick probably doesn't even remember this. She invites him to her birthday party. He was inviting all the fucking little kids, and Rick was like, "Hey, can my friend come? He's new. Can he come with us?" That bitch straight out said no. And I was in the background. I heard her, dog, and it hurt, dog.
Damn.
Man, like, come on, like. I didn't want to go. I did want to go.
You know what's crazy is when I moved from Bruce Street to Bradford Street, little Tony just invited me inside to play a Nintendo.
Yeah.
So my story is different.
my story is different. I was always accepted.
You were cool.
People always like me.
So you see why the piranha fucking shit hurt, dog.
So wait, because Melissa didn't invite you to the party, so that's why you pull your shirt?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, I get it now, because it was up here.
Yeah.
You were insecure.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you guys make fun of me, dog. Everything I do is for a reason, dog.
yeah,
Mind fuck, huh?
me up right now.
Mind fuck, huh? Everything I do is for a reason.
The backstory. Junior always pulls his shirt down when he's nervous.
And they make fun of me, assholes. So I had to change up shit so they don't catch it.
What are friends for?
I love them, though. I love them.
We didn't know that. We didn't know about Melissa.
Yeah, this shit. I've always kept everything my whole life. I never told anybody my problems.
That's because how we were brought up too. Machismo, like that's another thing. Like we never speak.
Yeah,
we still did never.
But everybody's not like us, dog.
But
That's what this is.
Do this every weekend.
that's why we do this now. Shit.
We have to be intoxicated, but
Yeah.
it comes out.
I could tell you so much shit that put me
Yeah, I
down.
think that's happened to me too. Like I had a buddy in elementary named Chuck. Remember Chuck? White boy Chuck. He was a straight up little white boy, and
I don't think there's a Mexican named Chuck, is there?
yeah, Chucky, his cousin.
Oh, yeah.
What's up now, motherfucker?
That's a nickname.
Chucky. Well, that's what they call him.
Drunky.
No, everyone was invited to Chuck E. Cheese besides me.
Chuck went to Chuck E. Cheese.
Huh?
Chuck had a birthday at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah,
Just stay
Chuck-
there and look pretty, dog. Please don't talk.
Thank you. I didn't have to.
You're all look right, that motherfucker, all the way, dog. All looks, all right. Don't talk.
Hey, next time just put your finger on his lips and go, shh.
Run it down his nose.
No, but my buddy Chuck, because our elementary there was a lot of Hispanics too, but majority was like white. So yeah, the zip code thing. So I remember he was having a little party or whatever at Chuck E. Cheese, and then he invited everyone, and he invited me too, and a couple of my little buddies, and then later that day he was like, "Oh, you guys can't go." We're like, "What? Why?" He's like, "Oh, because Chuck E. Cheese is too far." So now, like, I'm older, thought about it because his mom thought that we weren't able to
Afford
get a dropped off out there because it was too far. Because everyone that was told no was Hispanic. But
Dang.
yeah, it's fucked up. So now that I think about it,
Yeah. I had a really similar story with my one of my buddies, best friends at the neighborhood, Matt. His dad was racist. Like he literally had like the Nazi planes and shit, like the model planes. And I remember like he invited me to his party at Castle Park, and then fucking later on he's like, "Oh, I don't know, like my parents are saying you can't go," and it was the dad. He was just racist.
Yeah.
That was my first time being like, "Oh shit, I'm Mexican."
but then like,
Like this is real.
but my buddy Chuck just push it down and hit it, Junior.
Oh shit!
He's so confused. I hit the vape. For the way that has a little hole, fool.
And now where you plug the
Oh,
fucking
just got
electrical
derailed.
cord at?
But anyways, with my buddy Chuck, we became like little best friends, and like little by little, I started going to his house, doing fucking science projects. Like we did this fucking stupid ass science project where it was about cheese. Right?
Oh, I remember that. What the
It was the funniest fucking thing ever. Remember?
Yeah.
Fucking, we would go around like getting different types of cheese and seeing which one fucking get moldy faster
Grow
or
fungus
whatever.
and shit.
And we had the cacique, the Mexican cheese, right? And my dumb ass was like, I'm just gonna leave it outside in my house, like outside of the fridge. And then we were just like, I was just like, I don't know what happened to the cheese. Like, this is just evaporated. And then we were both like, what the fuck? And we wrote it on the little notes, our hypothesis and all that shit. Like, yeah, this cheese evaporates, this Mexican cheese and this and that. Couldn't find out my dad and mom just ate it. They were like, this is good cheese. Like, why are you fucking wasting cheese?
Yeah,
and shit?
I remember that.
Yeah, I was so mad. I was like, fuck. But the moral of the story is like, the mom fucking was just, she was a yard duty at the school too. So she kind of got used to the kids and she started seeing us around. And I feel like we kind of changed her mind a little bit because I was at his house like all the time and he would come over and then he would, the mom would talk to our parents, like, broken English and all that. But still, like, they kind of trust each other with each other's kids and all that. I thought that was dope. Like, just the little things. Like, the mom was being a fucking hater. But the kid was just like, no, he's my friend. Like, we talk about fucking Street Sharks. We talk about fucking Power Rangers. And like, we talk about Junior's teeth and shit. You know what I mean? We talk about wrestling. Like,
Yeah. You introduced me to my girlfriend, Melissa.
yeah. Like, let him come over, Like,
Well, that's kind of similar to Josiah because he's 8 right now. But the school he goes to is predominantly white and higher class and like more money and things like that. But so when he wants his friends to come over, it's a weird dynamic because me and Melissa are younger than most of the white parents there because they have kids later on, like in their 40s and shit like that.
You got the career first.
Yeah, so Yeah, and we're all tatted, and if I have a tank top on, then I look like a fucking hoodlum picking my son up and stuff like that. So like it's a weird dynamic even when he plays baseball, just how they look at you just because they're white and older or anything, or even just not even just white and older, just older period. So they're looking at us like, why I'm gonna let my child go to your house, and you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Oh, well, hold on. You're half white. Did you ever get the soap in your mouth? That was the first time I experienced that, like my buddy Matt's house.
No, I
The soap
straight
in the
up.
mouth.
We got Chile.
I didn't grow up with.
Yeah, I never.
Chile.
Yeah, I got chili.
I got chili so I get off the bottle.
You didn't get
chili. I got chili.
I got the fucking belt.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But I've seen my buddy Matt, little white kid, get for cussing. He got the soap in the mouth. I always thought that was funny.
Well, when I was younger, I didn't live with my mom till I was in junior high, going into high school. So when I was younger, I'd be on my mom's on every other weekend, but through the week and the weekends with my dad, it was a Hispanic like not
Get together.
like
Upbringing.
something like that, but not like we didn't speak Spanish and all that. But I'd get the hot sauce and all that shit in my mouth
Chicano.
and like beat and stuff like that. But
Damn, no, we don't all do that.
I got fucking lemon in my eyes one time.
eyes
What?
Yeah.
For
on
what?
purpose
You're watching
Yeah.
porn or what?
or an accident?
No, I got something in my eye, and I ran up to my dad, and I was crying because it was like poking me in the fucking eye. I was like, Dad, help me out. He turned around all drunk. He took the lime out of his fucking beer and squirted me in the eye.
Shit.
And then everyone fucking started laughing. Like, it was my dad, Andy's dad, and a couple of my uncles. He just went, fucked me up with the fucking lime. Like, and I was like, ah! And I fucking just ran away. Like,
But did it help?
Huh?
Stop
Did
being
it
a
help?
bitch.
no. Shit fucking burned even more.
But did you learn a lesson?
Yeah, not to ask my dad for shit.
There you go.
There you go.
Don't bother me.
When the boys are around, don't come and fucking knocking.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's something fucked up in my eye. He's like, "Pff," now it's even more fucked up. Boom.
It's the same thing if Martin's kid would have ran up right now while we're doing the podcast. I'd just punch him in the chest. Yeah. He's like, get out of here, kid.
And he would understand.
Like, oh yeah, I fucked up.
No, but I just my thinking on like I really don't beat my kids, but when we play fight, I'm a little no, but when we wrestle and play fight, don't sock him, but I put something into it
I don't sock him for real.
for reals, but half for reals. But my thinking is, if they were to get into altercation at this age, they won't feel anything because those little kids don't hit as hard as I do.
You gotta teach them. You gotta teach them that it can be for
you
real.
know, I would hope
sometime.
that little kid.
Some point in time it can be for real. You gotta teach them that at one point in time it can be for real, and it can't get like that. Like,
Yeah.
shit, I'm your pop right now, but
at the same time,
be
aren't you kind of like afraid that they become like little mocosos, like little fucking like just go out there just fighting little kids
It's
too?
better
No,
to
they're
keep
sensitive.
'em- it's better to keep them tough.
No, I mean I'm just asking.
They're
right,
sensitive like they're
whatever.
dead.
yeah.
They're sensitive. I didn't get into a fight till after high school. I was like, I never got into, or I got into altercations in high school, but nothing like a one-on, like not until I started drinking and going to clubs and shit.
Smashing.
You know what I mean?
Smashing bitches.
Nah, I love you. I've been with one. I love you, Melissa. But
We settled this before. This fucker don't get pussy. Melissa, he's all right.
Before you started flipping your Shaka shirts inside out. The fucking
but it's
Inside out.
I remember
bro,
that.
was the thing. What the fuck?
Shaka shirts inside out.
Shaka shirts.
yeah. I only had a
inside
black
out.
and a white one. Monday I wear
inside
black over the white.
They would
Well,
do
that was
that.
one whole week.
They would do that.
And the next week you would flip that bitch inside out, dog. Come on,
Nah, hell no.
come on, dog. Shit.
Okay, guy.
Oh my god.
Or Pro
Crazy is
5, whatever I
obviously
can
life.
afford. Pro 5 or Shaka.
I'm on Martin side on this one.
Remember IS's, the shorts and like pants and all that?
On the
Interstates.
they had it like
The
in the,
interstates.
they in the corner right there.
Yeah.
You guys were talking about this in your last podcast about fucking a clothing brand in the mills. Fucking Echo.
Oh yeah, Kobe Bryant in the middle.
Genico. You guys don't remember that motherfucker?
Oh, Jinko.
Jinko. Yeah.
I don't think you remember that shit either.
You sounded out every single.
Who made that shit? Like Juan or what?
Janko. You guys remember that motherfucker?
Janko jeans? Yeah.
At the Ontario
These
Mill.
are the Henkos.
You guys forgot to mention that motherfucker.
Did you ever own fucking Jinkos?
Yeah, the fucking Ultra Beyond Baggy. That was before Inger Blue, homie.
Fuck.
Remember the Beyond Baggies from Inger Blue? Fuck, I used to wear those motherfuckers.
Remember when Anchor Blue before was something
crazy.
else? It was
Too
called
big.
was it Lamppost or not?
Lampost's pizza.
No, it was something Post for sure.
It was Sun something.
I don't remember the name, but it was something.
They were called something.
Yeah, but it was something.
Sun Pack or Pack
wasn't
Sun.
into-
Pack
No,
Sun.
not
That's like the
Paxson. It
first
wasn't
store I
Paxson.
started actually buying clothes when I wanted to fucking fit in. To be honest, I was like, the kid with the fresh
That was the most
Anchor,
realest moment ever.
Yeah.
To be honest.
with the fresh Anchor Blue fucking shirts at the first days of school. The first week, all the fresh
know
Anchor
what?
Blue.
I
Yeah,
used to
the
actually-
Anchor Blue
I would
fucking
get pants.
cologne.
Even the Anchor Blue cologne. Yeah, exactly.
Anchor
That,
Blue
I was about to say
that shit smelled good.
You bought clothes? Damn, fool, you rich.
I worked for that motherfucker. Ask them.
I stole all my clothes.
I did steal for a little bit.
I was working full time washing dishes at Mariscos. I asked these motherfuckers.
Which mariscos? That's confusing me so much. Is it there's different mariscos or it's the same one,
Way
but
different
just
Mariscos.
because they're all mariscos though?
Yeah, well, that's a
Mariscos is
type of
seafood.
food. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Mariscos
It's
is just seafood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the food for less one by food on McKinley, and then
Yeah, it's just.
You must fucking Mariscolandia. I'm a killing.
Mariscolandia?
See, you're fucking talking about fucking Corona, homie. You don't know.
Dude,
bro, McKinley's like
I ran into the
Riverside.
owner of
That's my elementary school, McKinley, homie.
dude, I ran into the owner of Mariscolandia
He's just repping his elementary school.
I
at
know.
fucking at Hard
This is
Hats.
happening right now.
You know? Did you just breaking every stereotype right now?
I know.
Dude, no,
He thought
Not breaking, I'm actually
was from
doing
Corona
that.
town. That's why.
yeah, there was one time I was at Hard Hats and I ran into the owner of Mariscolandia because he like I would always go there. I ran into him. He's sitting there just fucking drinking a beer by himself. I'm like, oh shit, what's up, man? He looked at me. He's like, oh fuck, like someone saw me here. I'm like, dude, I'm everywhere. Like,
I still don't know where Hard Hats is though. Everyone talks about it. I just
Oh,
never
it's
been there.
done.
You wanna know.
It went out of business.
Oh, it went out of business.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's for real?
Yeah,
Narco.
they closed down.
Oh shit! I didn't
But
know
all
that.
the chicks are going to what is it, Racers Pub now.
Mr. Taco.
Okay.
I actually know the owner of fucking Miguel Jr. too. That fool's a dumb motherfucker.
Which one?
He owns them all. Same owner.
Well, he must be smart because he was a lot of fucking restaurants.
Well, fucking, we're stupid. Fucking, because his restaurant in fucking off Cajalco is like fucking fancy as shit. Supposedly, they use the same salsa for their chips as they use for the burritos at any fast food Miguel Jr. dog.
Well, a lot of
That's what they
restaurants
do.
do that
Not
to
everywhere.
save
dude.
money.
Yeah, that's fast food, dude. They recycle everything. That's like
Yeah.
like every fucking fast food joint buys the same fries, like buys fries from the same company.
This
It's
fool
also
didn't-
the area he could give it to those.
This
It's a lot
fool
of white
didn't
people.
even- He
could just
doesn't
give
even know
them
how
that
to
salsa.
spell, dog. Like he's like slow. Like my cousin was his butler. I used to make fun of him.
Oh,
He used to drive him
fuck.
around. They used to do dialysis
Is it-
together.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that fucker is fucking. He needs a kidney. Oh, so, too real. Fuck. Everyone's fucking doing his personal life.
Yeah, we're never
Hey,
getting
I
sponsored
love
by McDonald's Jr.
The burritos, bean and cheeses, extra cheese.
Oh, you can't rep them now after all that shit.
Well, you can't plurify.
We get a free
bean and
motherfucker.
cheeses.
I think I've only been there once, and at the one at the Tyler Mall.
Yeah.
That's the only one I've been to. No, what just happened right now?
Well, they had a,
He said
I'm
bean
so jelly.
and cheeses.
Oh,
Bean and
cheeses. Fucking Martian Martin, dude, get it together.
You're gonna lose your fan club, dog.
motherfucker said it.
You're gonna lose us. You're gonna lose the Martian army.
Junior, he was repping that burrito. He's like, yeah, you gotta get the beans and cheeses.
And I said you can't plurify cheeses.
Fucking Junior, boy, get it together.
You might be able to actually. I don't know.
I mean, if there's more than one cheese,
Bean and cheeses? You can't clarify bean and cheese burrito.
Martin, what did I tell you? Just stay there and look-
Burritos.
Stay there and look pretty, dog.
You said it.
Go by your looks, baby. Go by your looks. Ride that motherfucker. I told you. Shh.
Damn.
Bro, COVID, stand back, bro. 16.
You get raped, fool. I'm sorry.
Someone better walk
Why,
into my
Junior?
car.
nope.
Oh, it's Slim. Get on the mic.
Check me out now.
What are we doing?
Nothing. I just want to ask about you, dude.
I'm all up in the mix.
So,
What's good?
congratulations, dude, on passing your
Yeah, you passed your
dude.
classes.
Passed my classes, dog. That shit was stressful as fuck.
What was it? you were
real
doing
tough.
again?
It was real tough being in the garage, just drinking beers, smoking cigarettes, and trying to act like I knew what the fuck was going on.
So when
No.
this whole cigarette thing happened, or start?
since you let me smoke them, bro, back in the days, when you were like, hey, bro, I really don't want you to be smoking these shits. And I was like, fuck that shit. Can't tell me what not to do.
Whoop that tree.
Look at
Hey,
it
do you
now.
remember that shit? Like, I remember you specifically did tell me, like, hey, don't be smoking these shits, bro. I know what I'm telling you and this and that. But it really wasn't because of that. It was just my stubbornness and fucking,
You were such a fucking...
nah. It's not. It's nobody's fault.
Really fucked up.
Can you define
I know.
humble?
Look
for
at
me?
me.
I know. He's fine.
I know.
Nothing seems wrong with him. He just smokes cigarettes.
He was so innocent, dog. Like, come on. He was a little cute little kid. Like, I had him under my wing.
Give him the mic back. Give him the mic back.
Talk, little Mark. Come on.
Obviously, you know, life happens, dog. I smoke cigarettes, shit. I smoke cigarettes.
When'd you start to chew?
And that's it.
What's your biggest insecurity after the chew?
After the chew?
No, he means answer my question. When'd you start doing chew? And then
Your
talk about
biggest
your biggest
insecurity.
insecurity.
I've been smoking since
Chew.
I can remember. Since I was young, I started smoking weed because of Alex,
Get the fuck out of here.
Tony,
She's right.
Right.
and then
Motherfucker from my fucking...
Martin.
I never smoked in my life.
If it wasn't for them, I would have never been smoking weed. They stressed the fuck out of my life. So
Yeah, but weed-
now I'm here.
Yeah, but weed's good for you.
Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with it. So take it how it is.
He said
When I
chew.
met you.
Yeah, chew, full chew.
Chew, I don't take
cigarettes.
Chew. I'm
I
taking,
thought you just had chew a second ago.
I'm taking a little pouch of nicotine because of
That's the same shit.
some shit.
No, chew's different though, right?
Yeah,
Slightly.
I'm not
It's
taking
the-
chew. though.
Tobacco. Okay,
I'm
you're using
I'm
fucking
taking some
goddamn
nicotine
tobacco.
right now because I saw the
You got CTE or what?
fucking Brandon Schaub podcast.
Oh, I knew it.
Fucking Brandon
I was like,
Shaw.
oh, I had to- Hey, but the only reason I fucking watched that podcast is because of Martin. He's always talking about that shit. So I was like,
It's always Martin's fault.
You T-Fat K fanboy.
Fucking
all right,
Martian.
all right, let me see what.
Next thing you know, fucking Slim's gonna get his lids
I was
done
like-
like Brian Callen and shit. God
was like-
damn, dude.
Brandon is or fucking Martin's a stud over here. He's intelligent. He knows what the fuck he's doing. All right. He does fucking nicotine
you're a
too.
fucking
Why,
idol on
fuck
this
it, why not?
Is this
Why not
fucking
take
like let's
nicotine
suck
as
fucking
well?
Martin's dick podcast or what? Like,
And then not only that,
that what's going on
Not
too?
only that, Drunky told me. Drunky told me it was okay. Drunky,
I'm a number one Martian fan, fucker.
Drunky told me
One of us. Wait, don't yell at the mic.
I was like, oh shit, all right. So it's okay. I was like, all right. I don't know what you guys, I don't know what you guys are listening to or what you guys are into, but I'm just speaking the truth right now. I'm relaxed.
So why do you need the
So
patch?
wait,
so why
what does the
wait-
pouches do? What do the pouches do? Hold on, Judy, hold on.
Calm down, relax.
I know. What do the pouches do for you?
Get me lightheaded.
Oh, okay. Does
Oh,
it
to
give you
give
like
you a buzz?
energy?
That's it.
Because they
honestly.
say it's good for like your mental health. or
honestly,
whatever.
I want to use
I
that
forget.
shit as my excuse for like short term memory. Like it does. It says it helps you to fucking retain fucking memory and all this bullshit, but
I saw your face.
fucking it does give you like a little head change.
Okay.
And honestly, that's kind of why I kind of like it. I would just be chilling at the fucking pad or wherever the fuck I'm at. Like right here, I already have one popped in. Yeah. You already know.
It gets your mind off it.
No, dude, I don't have no addiction to anything, so
Cigarettes?
it's kind of just like
Besides dick.
it's almost like I need to do it so I could fucking
You don't know what dick
have.
That's called what? That's fucking
It is.
addiction, fool.
No,
What the fuck?
I don't need that shit. I don't need that shit.
I have problems.
I don't need that shit, dude. It's almost like I'm trying to justify it to say that shit. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather take it so I could just use that shit as that excuse. It's okay, bro. I don't care, bro.
okay.
Hey, it's like you say, hey, I'm an honest man. I know what I'm saying. I've always been truthful. I live my life on my sleeve, man. I got 3 fucking kneecaps. I got 3 kneecaps, bro. I'm truthful, man.
Get straight out tumor on this motherfucker.
Nah, yeah, honestly, I saw that shit on the podcast one time, and I was like, oh, what the fuck are these shit?
Fucking hardworking little man.
And this is where I'm at.
This is
where I'm at, man.
I wasn't blessed.
Hey, straight up, dude. I think I would have already checked in if I had a issue with something. No, I really would have, dude, because I feel like I'm like with this, like I appreciate you being truthful and honest.
Don't ever say that. I'm here for you.
I feel like I can't. Hey,
let him talk. You do let him
if
talk.
I ever lose my shit, like not to sound like rude or anything, but I feel like I can easily go and talk to this fool, Drunky. Like,
So what's your biggest insecurity? Is that your biggest insecurity then? That you're
my
addicted
biggest insecurity? No, that's not my biggest insecurity. Damn, goddamn, you motherfuckers are getting deep.
What's your biggest
Are you guys all gonna talk about this?
Yeah, we're all gonna go around.
My biggest insecurity would probably be that I like to drink. I like to drink, bro. I like to drink a lot. Like that's my shit. Like my shit is to drink. Like even if I'm at the house chilling, nobody's around, I'll fucking crack open the beers and I'll
Taste
start
or
sipping.
because it puts you into a certain state of mind where you can
'cause it
just
puts-
forget about the things that are going on.
Nah, not because of that, but partially, honestly,
It chills you out.
yeah, it just chills me out.
It slows your mind down.
It takes the boredom away, and then partly that what you said, it fucking, because we all got our issues and shit, you know. But I really don't think that I have shit to complain about like that, you know.
Yeah.
Like it kind of sounds like fucked up to say, but I don't know, man. I kind of have it good compared to other people like around the world. Like I'd rather not talk about that shit because it sounds pathetic. You know, like, oh, you got it good. Oh, that's tough. Like, you don't got shit to worry about. Oh, fuck. The motherfuckers are over here struggling to get fucking food, struggling to get fucking water, like whatever the fuck it may be. Like, dude, I've had it good. My struggle is like, oh shit, don't drink that fucking day. Don't drink that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a big issue, but to me, like, I'm conscious about it, and I'm like, damn, I don't have it bad. But then I think about it, I'm like, fuck, why the fuck am I drinking?
Yeah, and for 25 cents a day, I'm just
And for 25 cents a day, dog, I can't be helping out, dog.
You can save Slim.
Not me, bro. I don't need this help. I mean, I need some fucking psychiatry help or fuck somebody to guide me towards like where I'm spending my money.
Is that our age though? Do you think? Because I think we all of us here probably drink multiple times throughout the week. Even when me and Alex play Warzone, it's
We're
just
drinking.
we don't have to drink, but it puts us into it. Just adds something to.
It's our getaway.
No,
It's not even that. It's just
It just
like
makes it fun.
like yeah.
It's me, you, Compton,
It
Dennis,
just
and we're
adds
like,
different
hey,
aspects to us playing it for
But
some
I see what
reason.
he's saying too, because like for a
makes it
while
easy
I was
for us,
like, he
bro.
knows I don't drink like
Makes it
I
easy
don't drink
for
like a
us.
shitload. I could drink for days like when I'm drinking, yeah, but I know what he's saying. Like even sometimes when I used to get out of work and I used to drink there, just to take a drink or whatever, I would feel bad for some reason. Like what am I doing? Like I was insecure of that shit. Like let's say my dad would come downstairs or whatever, and then like he wouldn't say anything. Like I'm just taking one beer, but I would feel bad. Like I don't know what it was.
I don't want to look like I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah, I don't want to look weak. That's what I
Yeah,
felt.
yeah.
Like that's my insecurity. Like I don't want to look weak. If you show something for like how we're talking, like I will feel weak. You know what I mean? But
It's not your turn yet, but yeah.
well, fuck your
Skip
turn.
Eric.
What the
Skip
fuck?
Eric.
It's fine. I don't have any insecurities.
Fuck you, Warren. Junior, rape him.
He jumps at him.
No, but for real, that was always in the back of my head. Even though it was nothing wrong. Like it wasn't like I went out of control or anything like that. Like I was never like the type of person to be drunk or anything like that. Like when have you guys seen me like super drunk on the fucking ground and shit? Like never.
I have a story with the Grand Canyon. The guy talked to me.
What?
No, just saying.
But I understand what you're saying because I buy either it's a Buffalo Trace or a craft beer like as what we drink here, and then Melissa will see me getting it like when I get home from work or something, and then she'll be like, another one, and it does something to you where like I know I'm not okay, I wouldn't say I'm an alcoholic. I understand that, okay, maybe I drink every night, but it's not, I don't get to a certain point where I get drunk. It's just I like the taste of it and the flavor.
Dude, that shit used to fucking piss me the fuck off. When I was with my ex, she would look at me like, after I fucking proposed to her.
It's a weak thing. Like, that's how they look at you.
Look at
I
me
understand
like,
what you're saying.
She's like, oh, you're going to get a beer right now? Like, we'd go to lunch, and it would be like my first beer. And that would just make me want to drink more. So, like, if like, she would just give me that fucking stupid look, and that would piss me the fuck off to the point where I'd be like, you know what? Bring me 2 beers.
Like, you're drinking out of spite.
Out of spite. At that point, it was just like, fuck you. Like, don't fucking give me that stupid look.
I had a similar experience, but it was because I poured too much liquor when I'm making my drink. And I'm like, what the fuck? I thought that was normal. But maybe we do drink a lot of liquor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But we don't get to a point where, or at least I don't, when I'm drinking during the week, where I'm belligerent, where I don't understand what's going on.
No.
And you know what I mean? I drink to a certain point where I'm mellowed out because you work all day, and then you just want to get to a point where you're mellowed and you're able to
you're
go
enjoying
to sleep.
it.
Yeah,
You're
like,
enjoying it.
Like, not even just to get away. You want to be present in the moment that you are at that time with either with your kids or your girl. You want to be there in that moment. And when you're not, and I feel like when I'm not drinking, I just have all this other stuff that's going on. So when I drink, it centers me a little bit, where
it pulls you out of your head.
I'm able to live in that moment at that time.
Yeah.
So, I don't think you're an alcoholic at that point.
Yeah,
though.
I see what you're saying.
You guys might word it different, but to me, that's what
It is.
Yeah, because you want to get away from your problems. You want to relax yourself. You're fucking working every fucking day, and like you said, we're not alcoholics because we're well aware of what we're doing.
I'm a fucking alcoholic.
I am too.
No, you mean
Right away.
I was speaking for them. I was speaking for them.
Okay.
I was speaking for them. You know.
it's a trip too, because like coming
But
from
to
like,
me, it's called a getaway. You know.
yeah, I get
Like
you.
I said, you guys are getting. You want to relax yourself. Stop worrying about mellow yourself out.
You're getting away from your own fucking
That's why I
thoughts,
call it.
is
Yeah,
what
that's
it
why
is.
I call it a getaway.
Do you
But
guys
that's what
feel?
it is,
Do you guys feel weird drinking in front of certain people?
I used to.
I still do with my mom, because it's like a respect thing. Like, because for Hispanics, that's how we were like taught. Like, I do drink, but I still feel like I don't know what it is. I still feel a little weird, even though she takes a little shot.
I didn't drink. I didn't drink with my dad.
I've never even been drunk until
I was 23 years.
Out of respect too, like out of respect for myself too, because me getting drunk, I don't like that shit. It's fucking stupid. Like, you can't control yourself. Like, it's not right.
Yeah, I didn't drink in front of my parents until I was 23 years old. And fuck, my nickname in high school was fucking Drunky.
Yeah, that's how I met you.
But
Drunk.
but respect, like you said, it's a respect thing. I didn't want them to see that. Then that's the part of me. Like, I show people,
and that's dope about our culture too, because it's like we have those morals, even though it wasn't like taught. Like, it's just like, huh?
That's crazy though, because
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like
the first time I got fucking caught drunk in high school, my dad pulled me aside the next day, like after football practice. I was hungover as fuck. I threw up my football practice, came back home. Once he got off work, he sat down and lectured me. He's like, all the same old bullshit. Liquor's bad for you. You shouldn't be drinking, blah, blah. And I sat there and looked at him. I was like, Dad, I like to drink. I'm going to keep drinking. I'm not going to lie to you. Like my sister or my brother, I'm going to tell you to your face right now.
That's a respect.
I'm like, I'm going to fucking drink.
Yeah.
And he just, like, he took a step back, nodded and said,
he understood.
Okay.
You were straight up. That's respect too. Well, our respect isn't different from that respect.
Yeah. And then my sister was like, what the fuck, you're not gonna ground him? Blah, blah. Like, I'm like, I seriously just took the blame all off of you, saved your ass, and said like my own shit, and now she's over here in the background, you're not gonna ground him? Yeah, my dad understood at that point, like, okay, cool, like, you do you.
That's a trip. Like, you guys feel like your kids would do that to you guys? Like, hopefully they're not. You guys don't catch them doing some crazy shit. But
I would love them to be honest with me, to be honest. I'd rather know what they're doing so I could guide them. Like, I can't tell them not to do the shit I did because I'll be a fucking hypocrite. But I would rather know, you know?
But you would want to tell them that. I mean,
yeah, honestly,
some of the shit that we've done,
I'll tell them it's not good. But
we've done
I'm not
some
gonna,
wicked shit.
Yeah,
like, you know what
honestly, obviously, I'm going to tell them it's not right, you know. Like there's consequences, but I can't tell them don't do it, dog. That's one problem I had with my baby mama, because I've done some fucking stupid shit. I've done drugs, and I told her straight out, I can't tell them not to do it. I rather not. I'm out that life, you know.
It's like my buddy Tim. He's been on the fucking podcast before, and he's told me he's had that conversation with his parents, like about drugs, about everything else, and they're straight up with him. They're like, you know what? Like, ask us anything, we'll tell you.
I'm not gonna tell him go do it.
No, they didn't tell him go do it, but they told them exactly like what to expect. They're like, they're like, you want to know about cocaine? You want to know about weed? You want to know about this?
Like, the dangers of it. And I'd rather know it.
Yeah, we've done it, and if you want to know what it's like, ask us. And then instead of going and trying it, we'll tell you exactly what it's like.
That's a scary thing too. Like,
it is scary.
I know
there's a double-edged sword there, because if you tell them, they might think it's okay to do it too.
I have a friend.
Yeah, but he didn't. He just didn't want to, because like they told him exactly what it's like.
No,
what it's
I
gonna
get
feel
that
like.
part, but it's also a double-edged sword, because
it
might
could
be
go
like,
either way.
it's okay.
Either way.
That's what the double-edged sword is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's scary, because I have a friend, and she recently I told me that her daughter, I think her daughter's like 17 or 16. And she's a straight like meth head, like roaming the streets and all that shit. And
that's a hard.
And it's like every time she tells me like those stories, it's just like, damn, dude, like you're a strong ass person. First of all, for telling me this shit. Me telling you guys that shit, like if I had a kid, I'd be fucking crying, dude. Like that's fucking scary, dude. Like I don't know, it's hard. Like, but she would tell me like, yeah, I was always like the cool mom and this and that and la la. You know, I spoke to them about drugs, and because I guess the dad was a drug addict or whatever, and they would see it. So the kids fell into that shit. I guess the daughter, the youngest, fell into it the hardest.
I had friends like that where their parents were really cool. Let them come over. We would all smoke bud there. They would drink. It started to graduate like into like more shit, and then it turned into like a little trap house. And then those fools are all fucked up on drugs.
Yeah, and
that's where you got to be the Martin.
But then there's also those kids that their parents were doing drugs and all that crazy shit. No, but I'm just saying there's those other kids that their parents were doing all that crazy shit, and they're like, oh, I don't want nothing to do with that.
Yeah, they learn from it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, go either way.
It's just,
I'm not proud of it. I was in that life, though. I was into my fucking meth. Like, I learned to fucking overcome this shit. Like, I wasn't in a good fucking
Is meth needle or smoke?
You could smoke it or sniff it. I'm fucking paisa sniffing. So I was sniffing.
He destroyed his nose.
Fuck yeah, dog. Like I was fucking scared. Like I'm telling you, I study everything. I've seen fucking pictures of motherfuckers' nose. They're tearing the fuck apart.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? He was funny as fuck on Howard Stern.
Oh, the dude that has no. Yeah, that's different.
That's coke though.
No, yeah, it was coke, but it's because he broke a glass or something like that, and it was with coke, and there was glass in the coke, and he fucking still
that
did the
shit
coke.
Could tear you up fucking inside, dog.
And it ripped his nose up, and he literally has a flat nose.
What's his name? Ari Lang.
Ari Lang, yeah.
A lot of people lose their nose because of that shit. They have so much. It's so much chemicals, dog. Like
it'll fuck up your nose, and it'll like screw up the inside. You'll end up with a whole.
You never know. You might be like
in your fucking mouth and shit.
Battery acid and shit.
Store some in a fucking $1 bill. It'll tear up the fucking $1 bill in less than a week, dog. That's how fucking much chemicals are in that shit.
That's a trip, and people still will do that shit.
And I tell you, I was one of them.
How much was it?
It's cheap. That's the thing about it. I could get a fucking
talking about meth.
Yeah, I could get an 8-ball of fucking meth for $30. 20 bucks.
How long does that last?
Fuck. The way I do it, I could sniff more meth than people could sniff coke, dog. That's how fucked up I was. I'll be honest about it. I'm not proud of it. I'm saying it because I'm recovering, and I'm not ashamed to tell my story no more because I want to help people. That's my fucking goal. Like, I'm not proud of it. Don't get me wrong. And like I said,
what is it? So you're up for days, or what is the effects? Like,
you're up for days. You ain't eating. You're just in your fucking thoughts. If you're going through problems, that's why I said I understand.
Yeah.
Like that's my number one rule. Especially, I had a friend that I was there for a friend that committed suicide and all that shit. I was there through his whole process, and for that reason alone, I would never give somebody that shit ever again. Oh, I could show you the text. I just had a homie hit me up yesterday. My cousin hit me up yesterday, and I just straight up ignored his ass. Like I will never get it for somebody ever again because I felt a certain pain that I would never want anybody. They blame me for his death. His kids fucking said they hate me. They fucking told me I killed their dad, dog.
They're just looking for someone to blame.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's okay. And I don't hate them, dog. I'm not mad at them. It's their father. They're hurting, dog. I
Yeah.
took that pain, dog. And trust me, you guys don't know the fucking the pain I felt. Because me and that guy were so close. He was my brother. We worked together for so many years. We were more with each other than our own families, dog. Like we would spend each other 17 hours a day, dog. No bullshit. We were there before everybody would clock in. We were there after everybody clock in, talking about our problems, talking about what he was going through, what I was going through. He would call me more than my own wife would call me, dog. So I was there for him, dog. Like fuck. Sorry.
No, it's all
Don't be
good.
sorry, man.
Like
There's some real shit.
not just not the eating, the staying up for days.
And that's what gets you. It's
And I'm a
it's
logical
not,
person.
yeah, it's not really the drug itself. I mean,
Hallucinating after that.
The
all
drug
that
the
shit.
drug
Just
itself
your
will
mind,
will
Your mind, yes.
going
yeah,
everywhere.
the drug itself would deplete your like your calcium and shit like that. It'll fuck up your teeth, it'll
Yeah.
fuck up your bones. But the staying up is what fucking gets you.
And
That's
it
what
fucks
that's
with
what
your
yeah,
head.
it fucks with your head. If you don't
Start hallucinating.
yeah.
That's what happened to him, dog.
You lose touch with reality.
Yeah.
You literally hallucinate, and it's not only an isolated cause. Like it happens to all of us that go through it. I
Yeah.
have so many stories. We all fucking see the same shit.
Yeah,
dog.
you start seeing shadow people.
The
It's,
creatures. We call them the
yeah.
creatures.
No,
I-
my cousin has them tatted on him.
Yeah, shadow
I
mon-
could show you the picture.
shadow monsters.
This
There's that.
motherfucker-
There's anxiety. There's depression. Like it fucking all hits you at once. So imagine like being anxious as fuck,
Yeah.
seeing shadows at the corner of your eyes, and like just
And
fucking
feeling like
being
people
up.
are
Like,
after you.
yeah,
also,
that
like,
shit fucking.
yeah.
Like, oh, you like. I'm telling you. Like,
I stayed up for 5 days one time just to
I
see
stayed
what
up
would
for 2
happen.
weeks.
Not on drugs though. Like I just to see what would happen. Like,
It fucks with your mind. You
yeah,
hallucinate.
it straight up fucks with your mind. Ever
You
since then, I
hallucinate.
haven't been like right.
That's why also like a lot of soldiers come back fucked up because
Yeah, because they have to stay up.
Have
Like,
to stay up.
And
Because if they have those dreams,
Yeah.
the trauma
like
I
the
got
Freddy
is
Krueger.
compared
Yeah.
to fucking veterans that fucking went in Vietnam. We
Yeah.
have it's identical, dog.
Yeah,
Like-
they can't sleep because there's fucking bombs going off. There's shooting going around you. Like you can't sleep for days. Like you're always on guard.
Yeah, we're in defense mode. Like I told
Yeah.
you earlier, my body's been in this defense mode for the last 4 years. I'm so paranoid. Like you were texting me, like I'm the whole time. I was even texting him. Is he
Well, you were
serious?
texting us, but yeah.
No, I text Alex on the side before.
yeah, he texts me. He's like, "Hey, is mine really mad
like
at
I
me?"
did.
Oh, no,
let me
no,
I
know.
told him, I was like, "Yeah, mine's really sensitive."
No,
I
I'm
know.
no, I didn't.
No, trust me, I know, dog, but my trauma, like, it makes me so insecure. It makes me like, fuck, I don't want to fucking, especially that I got blamed for my homie's death. Not only did I get blamed, they jumped me on his grave on his birthday. That was a special day me and him had, dog. They jumped me, they pulled out a knife on me, and they choked me, dog. And you guys don't know why it hurts me so much. Because the whole week prior to that day, I was going crazy. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know to fucking burn out his wife. I didn't know to say what I know because I'm the only one that knew the true story.
But you don't want you probably what you know you probably don't want to
Exactly.
put out there because it'll hurt the
Exactly.
the
It would
family
hurt
even
him
more.
and it will give him a bad image. So I was going fucking crazy because I knew I didn't go to his funeral because I already knew they were blaming me. And everybody told me what they were saying at the funeral. And a lot of people were mad at me because I didn't go. They were saying I was fake as fuck, not knowing why I wasn't there. But I was going fucking crazy. I had no wife to fucking cry to. I was going through my own fucking drug addiction. I was hearing those fucking same shadow people he was hearing. He shot himself in his own fucking foot because he was hearing fucking shadow people in his fucking attic. This motherfucker, it's so fucked up,
That's
dog.
the drugs, dude.
It's so fucked up. This motherfucker was with a knife trying to take out the bullet and fuck himself, dog.
That's crazy.
But this motherfucker was the happiest motherfucker in the world, dog. Like, the shit he would say, like, I still say shit to myself. Everybody that knows him still say shit he would say that makes us laugh, dog. Like, we all fucking still fucking remember him. Like, he was so fucking happy, dog. Like I could literally make a stuffed dog with a little string that says little fucking catchphrases because he would always say the same shit. Oh, you fucking bum. That he would always do blood in, blood out references.
Vatos locos forever, ese.
Yeah. Forever, home.
Give me that chon chon.
That's crazy. That's a result of drugs, dude.
Yeah.
And it's
I
good.
knew
It's
that.
good to hear that you're recovering. From
It could
this,
get
that
the
you're away
best
from
of
that shit.
anybody too. It doesn't matter where you come from. Like that, if
Know
it
who
gets
you
you,
are.
it can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I was-
doesn't.
and-
It doesn't discriminate whatsoever.
And I was
Hell
getting
no.
it for him, dog. That's why
Yeah, that's
not
another-
only it didn't hurt me only because they were blaming. That didn't hurt me, dog. I was blaming my fucking self because the reason he hit me up, his wife fucking didn't even know where he goes. I'm the only one that knew where he goes, dog. I knew everything about this motherfucker. If we spent every single hour, every time a day with each other, dog. Literally would hear me fucking crying for hours on the phone while I work, dog. This motherfucker was my wife. Like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. I got a fucking man tatted on my fucking chest, dog. Shit. That's fucking respect. If you any woman that's loyal, come on, be loyal and fucking a man would do this. This motherfucker was loyal for me. He did more for me than my wife ever did for me. He was there for me more than my wife ever did. No one knows that. And I blame myself because I wasn't there. He told me where he was at. He told me he was going through, but I knew he wasn't okay. I put something on myself. I decided not to be there because I didn't want to get him drugs no more. I knew he wasn't okay. I asked before doing it. My family has been crackheads the last 4 years. They're crackheads and gangsters, dog. Like the shit I had to do to fucking survive. I was sleeping in my car, dog. That's my fucking safe place. I asked people that are into that shit, like that's their fucking life, dog. They all told me cut him cold turkey, but I kept telling them no. Something's gonna happen to him, because if I don't get it,
Someone he'll go to someone he doesn't.
He's gonna go get it himself. That's
that
a
he doesn't
crackhead.
trust, and they might spike it or whatever
That's a
they do with
crackhead.
it. Yeah.
They do that shit. They'll get it on their own. I always got it because I felt he was safer with me.
But
That's tough.
you
dude.
can't also you also can't carry that burden.
Yeah.
I can't. It feels weird saying that. I don't even know what to say because I've never been in that deep of a situation like that. But I guess what I could just say is that I don't think that's something that you could carry.
And I
You know what I mean? Because
I'll
if
agree
you
with
didn't
you
give it to
100%.
him, he would have went and just
Yeah.
somewhere else to
Trust
do
me, I
what
was
he
telling
did.
that to these motherfuckers. I agree with you 100, dog. I listened to him, and he hit me up when he was out there. He was mad at me because he straight out told me, "You never let me down, motherfucker. You're always here for me." He was hurt with me, and I knew it. But he told me he wasn't. He told me before he would never kill himself.
But I think when an addiction grabs somebody that hard, they try to make the other person that's enabling them feel bad
Yeah.
when they don't really
Yes,
believe
yes.
it, but that's just a way for them to work it so that they can get what they want at that time.
I'm a smart person, and I know that. Yes, they'll respect you, they'll
It's
love you, and you don't give
manipulating,
them what they want.
basically.
Yeah,
That's
There you
exactly
go.
what it is.
I tell you, I know I'm a smart motherfucker, dog. I know that, so I stayed away still because I knew it was the best for him, knowing something was gonna happen. I didn't think he was gonna kill himself.
But you know what? You know what you can relate that to is you have kids, but when I take something from my 4-year-old or my kid, and they go straight to say, "You're mean. I hate you." They don't mean it, but it still hits you where you're like, "Where the fuck did that come from?"
See, that's the thing.
But they don't understand that it's gonna get to you a certain way. You know what I mean? They've heard it before,
They're
so they
children.
just say
They're
it.
children, yeah.
But at the same time, it's kind of like they know how to, at that age already, they know how to play the game because they know that that's going to hurt you in some way where you might bend to do what they want you to do at that time.
Yeah. But my son was telling me Because I would leave at fucking 3 in the morning to be with my homie. I'm close to my son. My son fucking loves me, dog. I love my son. He's my right hand. My homie.
He's so big now too. I seen pictures of him.
They see
Well, that's
me
right
crazy.
bicep, but okay, I understand what you're saying.
But they know how I'm with my son. They call them uncles.
Yeah.
Every day I tell them, go say hi to your uncles when they see them.
Mm-hmm.
Every day. My son is fucking, oh my God. I love my motherfucking son, dog. He would tell me when he would see me leave, Daddy, why can't I go with you with your friend?
Bro,
Why do you leave at night? On top of what I was already dealing with, my baby mama telling me I'm a piece of shit dad, that I choose my fucking friends over my son.
but you weren't choosing. I don't think. This is
I
where
know
this
it
is
wasn't.
this is
I
where
know
it kind of fucks me up because when I was a kid, my dad would go away for a
I
couple
tell you, I
days
know you were
because
late.
because he would go on his benders or whatever it would be, and he would say, "Oh, I'll come back for you after a couple of days, whatever." And I'd be like, "Well, why can't I go with you?" And I don't even think it's because you wanted to go hang out with the homie. It was just because
I knew he needed
you were
me.
not even. I don't. See, I don't think that. I think you were going for the addiction.
No.
It sounds like
I
it.
don't. That's what.
That's what it sounds
You
like, but
can't put it on the.
I don't think you would leave at 3 in the morning and leave your son if it wasn't some part of addiction.
You had to gain something out of it because
I
don't
mean,
know,
I
yeah.
love Slim, but I'm not leaving at 3 a.m.
You guys know me. My whole life. Did I ever put myself before any of you guys?
no, but I'm saying when you left at 3 in the morning to go with your homie, did you partake in the things that he was doing at that time, or you just sat there while he was doing whatever he was doing?
You want me to tell you what I was doing? This motherfucker locked me in his bathroom for 3 hours because he was so scared of his wife. I was literally taking a fucking shit. He made me turn off the light. He made me not flush the toilet. I couldn't say a fucking word for 3 hours. I would listen to him. I would be there for him. You guys know me better than anything.
Was he on drugs at that time?
Yes, he was.
Would you
I told
partake
I was giving
or
it to
no?
him.
Well,
I
were
was
you
giving
doing
to
it?
him.
Were you doing it too?
Yeah, were you?
No,
No.
not with him. I was strictly there for him. Cause like I'm asking
That's
you
tough though, dude. You're giving it to him though.
exactly. And why do you think I'm telling you? I blame myself because I stopped giving it to him, and that's when he did what he did. Like I said, you guys know
Yeah,
me.
but he also got in your head too, because
It's not.
you were
I had my own addiction. I had it way
I
before him.
understand that, but you
So
were there because you felt like something
You're
was
aiding
wrong.
it.
You were
Yeah,
helping-
I know was something wrong,
Yeah.
and I knew he was safer with me.
Yeah,
I could get drugs anywhere. I could be in any fucking city. I could get drugs.
I mean, that's,
But
everyone.
yeah, I mean, that's not like a cool
At this
thing to
point,
rap.
though, I want
No,
to.
I'm not doing it proud. I'm just showing you.
I want to let
That's
you know
why-
though. I want to let you know that we're not. We don't want to jump
Yeah,
on you. Like we're
yeah,
just
we're not
having a
jumping on
conversation.
you.
Like
You guys can't jump on me. You guys
no,
don't know what I live
but
through.
but not even that.
But
It's
you're
just
getting
not.
it, like just chill.
Not
it's
even
my
that. But,
PTSD. You know,
that's what I'm
it
telling
just
you,
hurts
like,
me.
you-
but I just wanted to let you know that this we're not. We're just having a conversation. We don't want it. We're not throwing
Trust
anything
me.
on you.
Trust me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if my voice gets loud. It's part of my PTSD. And like I said, this is something. It's a trigger.
Yeah.
Once I start talking, I got blamed for something. And I had to shut the fuck up and take it. I will never shut up for anybody, and I get louder when somebody tries talking to me.
Yeah, we noticed.
And
that.
and that's why I do it. Like I said, even the shirt thing, everything I do is for a reason, because something I had, a trauma I had to live with so many years, dog. And especially something like that. I cried to a stranger, like I said. Up to that day, they jumped me on his grave on his birthday, which was a special day between me and him. We were supposed to go see Canelo. I promised him we were going to go see Canelo. I was going to buy him that ticket. He's a boxer. He's from Azusa. He knows a bunch of little golden boy prospects. I could show you guys a picture.
Yeah. But,
A lot
so
of,
you went to Grand Canyon though. You were telling us that story.
well, the Grand Canyon, earlier, like we were saying, I was just chilling by myself. That's something I always would do. And some guy came up to me. He literally just sat up next to me. We were talking about the scenery. Older man. He was 42, he told me. And he straight up started talking to me about what you guys are talking about. Drinking, working, and coming home and just drinking. That it was fucking, it fucked up his family. That he was on the verge of losing his wife. That's why he was there. And he never saw it a problem. He's, like you guys said, he would go to work. He wouldn't drink every day. He would drink on the weekends. That was his relax. Like I said, that's why I call it a getaway, because that's what it is. It's a getaway. You guys can call it whatever you want.
I think any substance that we take, is probably,
that's what I word it.
it's a
Like,
little.
I'm sorry.
It affects
You don't
our
have to be
mental
sorry about
state.
anything. It's just you don't have to be sorry.
No,
the way you
I'm
word it.
sorry because
Yeah.
like it's like you guys were saying it's not a getaway. That's how I word it. I don't know how you guys word it.
Well, we're all ignorant. Well, I'm ignorant as fuck.
You're
So
ignorant as fuck.
No, but I'm just saying the wording that I use might not
That's
be.
what, I'm
Speak
saying.
for
That's what
yourself,
I
Mark.
apologize
Yeah.
for the wording. You know, yeah, you guys might agree, but that's my wording for it. It's a getaway. You want to get away from your fucking life. You want to relax. So that's why that's a getaway to me. I never had a vacation in my life. So
Yeah,
that's why I call it.
So I guess it's not changing the word. I guess it's just how you feel about it, because you said a getaway is getting away from your life, and
Like,
I think
you're
for us,
bullshit. You're
no,
work. You
for
wanna
us it's
fucking
like
relax.
drinking. It's like I'm fine with my life. I just want something to relax.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
getaway
I don't know.
to me.
Yeah.
It's a relax is a getaway.
Okay.
Everyone interprets.
Yeah, exactly.
Interprets.
Exactly.
it
That's what I
different.
apologize.
Yeah.
You might interpret it differently, but
Yeah.
to me, it's a getaway.
Okay.
Any type of relaxing, because like I said, I've never been on a vacation. Grand Canyon was the first place I have ever been besides TJ and the fucking Las Vegas Strip. So it was fucking huge.
You should
to
do
me.
that, dude.
Yeah, I want to.
Why not? You have all the time in the world right now.
I have kids. I think like my way of thinking. You guys know it. I've always put my kids.
You can't do like a weekend.
I can.
Yeah, weekend's cool. That's
can.
usually what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. That's the first time I did it, and
Yeah.
I didn't. This motherfucker saw how happy I was.
Yeah, he was excited.
Like it fucking
Like
hit me.
like literally, like he hit me. I hit him up in the morning because I seen him and he was like making a video, and I was like, I hit him up to be honest, because I was like concerned because the little video he made, and he was just like, you know, he gets all riled up, and I was just like, oh, what the fuck, what's up, fool? And he was just telling me like, so throughout the whole day we were just texting, literally from like 11 in the morning to like 11 at night.
Solo dolo, you went there?
Solo,
Yeah.
nobody knew where I was.
He was
going.
just telling me
They
his
were texting me and they
experience.
didn't even know where I was at. That's where he texted me about the book you
Yeah.
recommended.
So he was just telling me his experience, and he was like happy as shit. Like it was a dope feeling. I was just like, damn, I felt good for him. Like it was dope. Like he just had with a complete stranger, he had like a good talk, and it was just like they talked about some shit, and
Shit, I'm going through like same shit you guys are going through.
at the
This
same time he
motherfucker
saw
was
something.
suffering
He saw
through it,
something
dog.
beautiful and natural, which is the Grand Canyon.
It
And
was
then
Jesus.
it was Jesus.
I have my reasons. Like
Well, what the? Don't fucking laugh. You don't know. You
I'm
Could
not
come down as
I'm not
a
a believer,
fucking-
dog.
You're a dick, fool. You just put him down, fool.
I have this for personal reasons, like
for fashion statement or what?
He's got it for the gram.
No, the same reason I have triggers that fucking do bad. This is a trigger that does good. This is
So a little reminder.
yeah, a little
Your
reminder.
token.
Oh, like the like how people do the rubber bands, they snap it.
I used to do that shit.
Oh yeah, the little fucking
That's an ADD thing, though, right? That's like for ADD,
I guess. I don't know.
just to
Yeah.
calm you down.
But fuck, I didn't even know none of this fucking riot shit was going on when I went to the Grand Canyon. Honestly, I
To the
didn't.
what?
The Grand Canyon. I didn't know none of this riot thing was going on. I wasn't. I don't pay attention to the fucking news. I don't look
Yeah.
at the TV. I didn't know this was going on. Even before knowing all this shit, you know why I wanted to go there?
Because Joe Dirt was there.
They left his kid. They left him there fucking dick.
That's why mom didn't call me Minimeyer.
I thought of that shit too.
But explain like how dope was the Grand Canyon? Like how dope
but
is
this
that?
is why I'm telling you. This is why it's dope to me. To anybody else, it's the Grand Canyon. You know.
No, I think
fuck
it's,
that,
oh,
dude.
no, I
It's
think to
fucking-
everybody else that shit's dope as
Yeah,
fuck.
but I don't know. I at least that's what I think. You know?
Since I want to go.
I recommend the motherfucker. I recommend that shit.
That shit ain't whatever to
fucking-
be, man.
I know.
It's breathtaking, dog. It looks fucking fake.
Thanks for reminding me.
It looks fake, dog. Like it's breathtaking. I recommend it.
Yeah, my sister took pictures there, and it looked like
Oh,
she
it
took a
looks
picture in
fake.
front of it like a photograph. It's crazy.
And I love it that they keep it as natural as possible. They don't. They let you literally walk to the fucking edge, dangle your fucking feet, and that's beautiful to me. You know.
Yeah, I saw that video. Was that you in the video, dangling your feet?
Yeah. I even mentioned like fuck. If I
Yeah, you're like,
fall-
I'm not gonna jump.
Yeah, I'm
but
not a jumper, so if I fall,
That's what
it's
I
my
called.
fault.
That's what I texted this fool. I was like, wait, fool, what's
You're
up?
like, hold on.
Because I know people think, no, I go through a trauma. So if I would have fallen, they would have thought I killed myself. No, fuck that.
Yeah.
I want to live, dog. Fuck that. I wouldn't kill myself.
I want to live, dog.
I can't kill. I can't kill myself. I was walking every day wanting to kill myself, but knowing I couldn't. That's the worst fucking feeling ever.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
And that's why everybody calls my friend a coward. I don't agree.
No.
How fucking hard it was for him to pull that fucking trigger.
Yeah.
I know he thought about it more than once.
Yeah.
No, not everybody doesn't know. People call them cowards. People say that they.
Nah, I mean that happens.
Yeah, they don't fucking understand. Like
they don't understand how hard it is unless you live through it.
Nah, 'cause we had it. I don't want to
put it out there.
No, I'm saying
We have personal experiences.
No,
with
I
it.
know your cousin. Yeah, I know.
And then I
know. Oh, sorry.
Come on, bro.
Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. That was
That's where you get riled up and you're just like putting shit
I don't
out
mean
there.
to. That's a
Yeah.
I tell you. You can't get
Nah,
mad at me. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Let it go, but go ahead.
No, I apologize. You can't get mad at me. No, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we know people that have done it. So
Yeah,
it's like,
sorry for that.
you know, so it's like we understand the road that it takes there and different attempts even. So it's not.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not. This should show.
No,
Yeah.
he just moved it probably.
But not everybody sees it that way.
oh,
dog.
you just fucked the
People, a
mission.
lot of people, actually, more like you guys talk about the statistics about black having it harder.
You're on mush mouth.
Yeah.
A lot of people talk shit that they
They
take
do.
the easy way out.
Because they don't understand like what people are going through.
More people say-
a lot of people talk shit. They do. They
They're
really do.
cowards.
Well, that's a good thing, though. I mean, I think what's happening.
It's not a good thing.
No,
That's fucking
wait, listen. Let me
disrespect
finish. So I think it's a good thing that I think in the recent years people have been talking about mental illness a lot.
Yeah, more open about like what's been going on. Like,
Yeah. So then there's more
Yeah.
education towards it and more awareness towards it.
Yeah, but it don't change, dog. Like, I hear people, it gets me so fucking mad, dog, when they call him a coward.
Well,
Yeah,
fuck
but that's a
those
personal
people,
opinion,
too.
dude. I mean, that's your
Yeah,
that's your
fuck
thing.
them, but
Yeah,
I
that-
still gotta hear it. The person, like I said, I don't shut the fuck up when I'm gonna say what I feel.
Yeah.
I shut up when I didn't have. I had to stay quiet when I didn't have to. You know.
Yeah.
I cried to a fucking stranger, dog, because I had nobody.
Yeah.
Literally a fucking random ass manager that I did not know because I had nobody to cry to. I just broke down to him, dog. And
Well,
I hear fucking people saying he was a coward.
yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah. Well, thanks for.
And I'm sorry for that.
No, it's all good. But we're like way over time
My
now,
bad,
so
dog. Like I didn't mean to.
no, we're way over time. But thanks for sharing your experience. Slim, we'll get to you on the next podcast. If you guys want to reach out and share some of your guys' experiences, we're willing to talk about it at info@7125media.com. Visit our website 7125media.com, and we're out of here.